So if it really starts to rain, we're in trouble. We have to cancel the installation. But, you know, whatever superstitions I got, I don't think that's going to happen.
It's a bit drizzly, but it's going to clear.
But this will all dry up. Give it an hour, this will be dry, the sun will come out, the festival will go ahead, and everybody will have the time of their lives, and no one will know this happened.
Well, living in Newfoundland, I mean, we're dependent on the weather. I mean, and rain is our worst enemy at times. Today was our worst enemy.
I'm pretty pissed.
But we're going to bank on tomorrow and hope the weather cooperates.
Craig, we've got a great day for it.
We have a perfect day for it, actually. It's about 15 degrees all day, no rain, and it's nice and cool for everybody putting up lanterns. It's the perfect day.
And what about last week?
Last week was not a perfect day.
A lot of these lanterns take months to build. There's one lantern I've built, it took me more than half a year to construct. And you know, when you put it up in among the trees with the lights inside and people come by and they're awestruck by it. And that's a really nice, it's a nice feeling to see that your work has an impact on people like that. We hold many workshops in the weeks leading up where people can come in from the neighborhood and anywhere and build their own lanterns. So they can build their own large lanterns or jar lanterns and they can bring them home. And it's a nice little reminder for them in the dead of winter when things get cold and dark, that there's a nice, warm, lit up little thing that we hold in the summer called the Lantern Festival.
I've been involved 4 or 5 years. Came down a few years ago. A friend of mine asked me to come down and help with the installation. So I came down expecting, you know, a leisurely afternoon in the park, hanging a few cute little lanterns, and I was here till 2 in the morning because it's an all-day setup. It's a lot of work, a lot of coordination, and I was hooked. I made my first couple lanterns and I was hanging lanterns and watching that glow up in the top of the park in the evening when the dusk happens, and I've been back every year since.
This festival is different from a lot of festivals because, for one thing, there's no admission fee. So it makes it very accessible. It's an open park, so people can just wander in, wander out, and catch what they want to catch. So this is a real highlight, I think, of the neighborhood for the year.
The lantern installation is right over and represents a river that used to run through the park. Right down the middle of the installation are hundreds of small jar lanterns in some shade of blue or green, that sort of thing, and they're lit with little twinkling lights. So those blue lanterns represent the river that's still there underneath the whole display. until we lay all those jars out and light them, it doesn't look like a river. We light all those jars, and all of a sudden, it becomes amazingly apparent that there's a river running through this thing. Do all that work for something really beautiful, and it's only there for a moment, and then it's gone. And you gotta wait till next year to see it. I love that part.